Hi everyone, today we're going to learn how to draw realistically using oil pastels. Oil pastels can be difficult to use for realistic paintings, but today we'll learn how to do it with minimal tools and materials. Even if they're not of the highest quality, the tools I used in this drawing are smooth gray paper, not rough. There is a myth that you need to use rough paper for oil pastels, so that the paper can absorb more color. This is not true, and it will take a lot of time and effort to fill in the pores of the paper. This applies to both oil and soft pastels. Boncho finger paints, small, thin sticks. Oil painting knife. Blending stump. The first thing we do in the drawing is to create the white highlights. This is why we use colored paper specifically, so that we can create the highlights ourselves. After creating the highlights, we start coloring in the darkest areas, and gradually work our way up to the lighter colors. We use black, then brown, then dark red. Each color we put down blends with the color underneath. It's more important to choose the right color than to worry about blending. We can say that we're focusing on the value of the color on the color wheel. Every time you add a new color to the drawing, you need to go back and make sure the black is still there. The secret that not many people know is that after I distribute the light and shadow and define the colors in a preliminary way, I consider this to be the first layer, and I use a heat gun to fix the colors on the paper. Because oil pastels are basically made of wax, they are affected by heat. When I use the heat gun, the color melts and fixes itself on the paper. However, this method has a disadvantage in that the color becomes much darker after being exposed to heat. The advantages of this method are that it allows you to put more detail into the painting, and even white can be easily put on top of any color. Of course, I use blending stumps to blend the thin lines. True, I can use turpentine instead of a heat gun to fix the color, using a brush or cotton swabs. After that, we can cover the highlights with color and then use the knife to scrape off the color to create realistic details in the drawing. Here are some additional tips for drawing realistically with oil pastels. Use a light touch when applying the colors. You can always add more color, but it's difficult to take it away. Build up the colors gradually. Start with a light layer of color and then add darker layers on top. Use blending stumps to blend the colors together. This will help to create a smooth, even finish. Pay attention to the light and shadow. This will help to create a sense of depth in your drawing. Be patient and take your time. Oil pastels can be a challenging medium to work with, but with practice, you can create beautiful, realistic paintings. I hope you all benefited from today's lesson. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye.